Early November, the UN here in Geneva provided a platform for a prominent guest from the world's sixth largest information technology company to speak about internet governance and cybersecurity. Brad Smith, President, Chief Legal Officer and Chief Compliance Officer of Microsoft, took the stage at the UN Assembly Hall.
And so as we think about the advances of technology, we can't help but think about what technology innovation has meant for weapons, that it has led to the horrors of war, and it has led to even more powerful military might on land, in the water, in the air, and now in our generation, in our time, in a new place as well, in cyberspace.
We invited Reverend Monsignor Obiora Ike, Executive Director of a worldwide digital ethics network, to review through a Catholic lens statements we selected made by the Microsoft chief during the event.
Oh, it is a responsibility that starts with technology companies, but it is a responsibility that then connects to every customer on the planet, every business, every government, every individual.
What does this mean to us Catholics in particular, how to use this new technology and all these features that come our way?
Well, we have already learned that technology is a tool to serve the human person. The critical problems generally worldwide now is that human beings are now tools and servants of technology. That is wrong. It is a challenge for technological companies to want to make profit and to want to maximize their profit. But technological companies must also know that they are limited in their search and pursuit, not only for research and science, but also for making profit. It is for the betterment of science, of technology, of communication, and of service to the larger human family.
In fact, what we really need is not only to recognize the need for rules, but frankly to know when others are violating them.
Knowing when violations take place, are we talking here about internet police?
Well, we may not use the word police, but we may use the word international instruments that govern the usage of modern technologies. Those rules are also which lead to compliance may also have sanctions. For example, if people violate them. It is not just about police, it's about a common will for the good of entire humanity. Right now, humanity faces a digital revolution, something we've never seen before. And humanity that produces it cannot become the victim. We must be on top. And here the Catholic Church must have a voice as the teacher and mother of nations to guide the right perspectives and protect the human being, the human person, who is the producer of these tools.
The big concern, ethics of the internet. What are ethics on the internet, for example?
Well, ethics is the rational foundation for doing the ought, for doing that which must be done correctly and rightly. Ethics is that level where, by virtue of sound reason and common sense, humanity reaches a stage to discover that all of us are bound by this. And if we do not play those rules, by those games, by those rules that protect each and every one, cuique, to each one's due, but in such a way that the laws and the rules are filled with values that are ethical, ethics that is rational, rationality that is founded on respect for the divine and respect for the natural.
Well, we believe the world needs to adopt a digital Geneva Convention, in effect to create the rules, the law for the 21st century that will ensure that countries, nations, governments don't use cyber weapons to attack people.
Digital Geneva Convention. You know, there is already a Geneva Convention and we see what's going on in the world. There are still wars, there are still violations. Now a digital Geneva Convention, will that do the trick? Will that eliminate all the bad things that happen on the internet? What do you think?
A Geneva Digital Convention is useful, but it is stakeholder oriented. What does it achieve? It achieves that we have a level playing ground, where there is no autocracy, where freedom of speech is guaranteed, where the freedom of the individual is guaranteed and protected, and above all, and I think that's the most essential thing, a type of convention, a digital convention in Geneva that guarantees the universal human good. And this is the common good of all human beings, without neglect, without discrimination, without lack of access, an inclusive society.
Pope Francis has embraced digital technology and has previously called text messaging and social media a gift from God. He has been praised for his cybersecurity awareness after covering his iPad's camera device with a sticker to protect his online presence. About the internet, he said that it is the human heart and our capacity to use wisely the means at our disposal.